Saturday Night Baseball here on the show as we welcome you to American Family Field in Milwaukee. Tonight it's the third of this four-game weekend series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Dodgers are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Corbin Burns gets the start for Milwaukee in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in a day and age where we don't see very many complete games, 6 really good innings in his last start to pick up the win, and I think they'll be happy if he can duplicate that again in this one.
And stepping in, Mookie Betts. He'll get us started in this one under the
Leading
lights.
off tonight for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
From the stretch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Hey, Matty V, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Roll. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Temperature starting to drop as the sun goes down. 56 degrees here at first pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia on the run. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Corey.
Next up is Corey Seager. His prior history in this matchup, he's a perfect 2 for 2. He also has 1 home run. Hit hard up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Next up is Max Muncy. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Fouled away. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. Oh, and a beautiful diving catch there will end the inning as the side is retired. Another look at a gem at third base as this ball is speared midair. Bottom of the first, straight ahead. We are scoreless on the show. Here now's the center fielder Lorenzo Cain to get us started in the bottom half of the first.
For the Brewers,
Rounded up the first baseline.
Lorenzo Cain.
The windup and the 0-1. Ripped down the first baseline. This will get foul for strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that's the first out. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Daniel Robertson trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
in is Christian Yelich. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And he falls behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Back up the middle, reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. Here now is Will Smith, and you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's the first pitch to him, as he'll take a look at ball one. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
That is the first baseman.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
Yeah, Dan, we got Patrick Johnson behind the dish tonight. Fairly standard strike zone most of the time, but he's definitely a pitcher's umpire.
I always felt like this. He'll give a little bit on the corners, both inside and outside. I think he's a fair umpire, but I would rate him more as a pitcher's umpire than a hitter's umpire.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. He's got it. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I'd bet he'd like to have that one over. So it's a runner at first as a result of the throwing error. And set to go is the second baseman, Zach McKinstry. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This will chase one up around the letters here for strike one.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
The 0-1 on its way.
That's outside.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He can't get there as it falls in. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Standing in now, Walker Buehler. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Taylor over at second. McKinstry on at first with nobody out.
Nope,
And that misses 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now a bunt attempt here. Robertson is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Long drive, and that's a base hit into center field. Long throw to third. And they'll get the man at third here at least, but in the interim, a run has come in to score. Here's Corey Seager. As they'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
And he popped him up. Robertson is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. 1 error in the inning and a runner left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Brewers nothing. And that'll bring up Keston Hiura. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Hey, Matty, they need to get some offense going in this one. Getting a run back in this inning, give them a little bit of confidence that they can keep up in this game.
Here's the first pitch. As he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike 1.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Behind 0-2 now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Daniel Vogelback's next. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And the pitch. This is pulled into right. Betts is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 6, the right fielder, Avisail.
Next, it'll be Avisail Garcia, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. They trail in this one 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Max Muncy. First offering on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Cody Bellinger is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. And it's fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Line hard toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up is Will Smith. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Hit in the air to shallow center. Coming in on it is Kane. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, so be it.
Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. 0-1, here it comes.
Nope. The count is 1-2.
And that misses 2-2.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away. Stepping in next, Chris Taylor reached on an error and then eventually scored in his first at-bat. From the stretch. Pitch popped up. Vogelback is over to take a look, and this is going to wind up a foul ball.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
A 1 pitch on its way. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Smith at second, Rios at first, 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Dodgers strand a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. And now, Omar Narvaez, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Left side, but well foul. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is Down low, and he gets the call. Strike three looking.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Next to bat, Orlando Arcia. As he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Ball one.
Jeez,
One ball,
finally.
2 strikes.
That's the first ball they've taken all night. Do it again, I dare you.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lays off 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
In now, Corbin Burns. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. Trying to avoid becoming the 3rd strikeout victim of the inning here.
That's the ball.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time. The 1-1 home.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss. Now to the plate, Zach McKinstry. He singled in his first AB. Here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's another 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Garcia giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. 1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Walker Buehler. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A 1 pitch on its way. Swing and a line drive, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
0-1.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Wow, that's 4 straight Ks. He's knocking them down. He's looking for number 5 right here. You can tell this guy on the mound, he is pitching with a whole lot of confidence in this one.
Now another 0-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Now with the plate is Daniel Robertson. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Betts. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Strike 2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Boy, he's got great stuff today, doesn't he? That's 7 punch-outs now here in the middle innings. He's up over 1 inning up to this point. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can change their plan of attack and start to put the ball in play. But right now, that's just not happening.
And here's Christian Yelich now. Fouled away. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 0-2 once more. Struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They trail it here 3-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and digging in is the big-time power threat, Max Muncy. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Fielded cleanly, and the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So here's Cody Bellinger. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the AB on its way. No balls and 1 strike. A 1 pitch on its way. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Into the box, Will Smith. And again, he's got himself a base hit. Make it 3 for 3.
Hey, not a bad way to start the new month, D-Roll. How about after that single? That's his 3rd hit of this game.
Oh, that has to make you feel good to see that calendar flip and you got 3 knocks in your back pocket.
Digging in will be Edwin Rios, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1. It was a walk in his last trip. 1-1 to the Dodgers first baseman. Some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves, only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. So a full count now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. There's one.
Out.
Now at the plate here is Chris Taylor. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He's set. Here it comes. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Dodgers back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney. Digging in now for the Brewers, Keston Hiura leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Next for Milwaukee, Daniel Vogelbach comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In the air to straightaway right. Bats on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now back.
Next, it'll be Avisail Garcia, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And it's 0-2 to Avisail Garcia. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Misses for ball 1.
2 strikes, count.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Freddie Peralta takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. At the plate now is Zach McKinstry. He flew out in his last AB. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And And that one yanked just foul. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. 1-2. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Ready on 1 and 2. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Next, here is Walker Buehler. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips to the plate. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there.
Well, he took a risk with the decision to throw to second instead of taking the sure out at first. Not sure if someone was yelling for him to go to second, but we know now it was the wrong call.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll play 1 for sure and maybe a second. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
And another foul ball. Bouncer up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now.
Hey, not hit all that hard, Hero. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Curveball bounces, and that gets by to the backstop. But it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. 3 runs already home here. One and 2 now.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a pitch takes off inside, and it gets away. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Muncy is retired, and there's 1 away. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
And he lays off for ball 1.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 home. The pitch, a fastball off his glove, and it bounds away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Looked like a four-seamer that just kept rising on him, and he couldn't get the mid up in time to catch it. Really, no excuse for that. That'll go as a pass ball, and deservedly so.
And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Full count to Bellinger, 3 balls, 2 strikes.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score. Brett Anderson gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. At the plate now, Will Smith. 0-1 the count.
Anderson.
From the stretch.
Ball, that's inside.
4 runs here in this half inning. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's pitching pretty cautiously right here, but that happens when a guy's 3 for 3 on the day. Usually he's a guy you challenge a little bit more, but I guess he's earned some respect in this one.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to land foul. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
3 ball, 2 strikes.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Yelich is under it. 2 gone. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th, and that brings in Edwin Rios. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Kane. He makes the catch. What a play on the run. So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Grounded to short. Reined in. And there's 1 away. So next to bat will be Orlando Arcia. Struck out in his first at-bat. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Hey, guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
Just off the end of the bat, it's a foul ball, and he'll stick around. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2.
2 strikes.
1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Colton Wong is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Fouled away.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Swing and a ground ball to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with the report as we get set for the top of the 7th. Heidi, Brent Suter comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. And he shoots it into center field for a leadoff single.
The batter is 8. Second baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Stepping in now, Zach McKinstry. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
The pitcher, number 21. Walker.
Next up, Walker Buehler. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Kane gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Dodgers go down quietly, but they're still in control, 7-0. And now the first pitch.
The center field.
Lorenzo Kane is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Taylor comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Next to stand in is Daniel Robertson. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters.
Outside.
It's hard to get any better than that.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Rios is over to take a look at it. No runs, no hits. One error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mookie Betts. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And this is lined hard to deep left. Yelich is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Here's Corey Seager as he rips it on the ground to second, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan, they don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, D-Row, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
0-1. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. One there. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Digging in will be Keston Hiura. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Nah, they just haven't had much of an answer, Matty. They've been off balance and baffled all game. He's got a nice, comfortable lead. You have to think he's going to pound the strike zone. But here, get aggressive.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. 3-2 now.
3-2.
To the left side, but it's well foul. The next 3-2. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Scooped up. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Daniel Vogelbach stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. pitch is popped up. Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th.
Eddie V, so close, but yet so far. You get into the 8th inning, D-Row. You get that first out, and you're starting to think to yourself, this might be the night I finish it off.
That's what I was going to ask you. Do you wait until this long, or does it start creeping in around the 6th inning?
It starts creeping in right around the 6th. You look up that, you see zeros on that scoreboard, you know you're doing something special.
Yeah, and from an offensive standpoint, you start letting it creep in right around that same time, and you're telling yourself and the boys, we have to find a way to get it on.
Omar Narvaez is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Chasing after it is Taylor. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. To the plate now, Orlando Arcia. As he'll go after the first pitch to him. He comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Taylor is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Devin Williams will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Manny Pena is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside, see if the Fisher's still biting.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
No, that's
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now into the box is Will Smith. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. This one's down to 3rd. He's got it. And quicker, there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Edwin Rios flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. Action now with the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull the trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Count is 1-2 now. And there's strike 3, so we'll see now if they can manage to hold on to this huge lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Manny Pena.
The catcher, Manny Pena.
Victor Gonzalez, the lefty standing 6 foot even, takes over the pitching duties here.
Victor Gonzalez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Aye.
The 0-2 delivery. Fouled off. The next 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
And he strikes him out as well. So 2 punch-outs to begin the outing out of the pen. Stepping in once again is Daniel Robertson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
Again, another foul ball. 2 out, nobody on. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
7-1, the final score in tonight's. The Los Angeles Dodgers